Berzerk is a run-and-gun maze game released by Stern Electronics in October 1980. For whatever reason, the game has you running around a robot-filled maze with electrified walls. You obviously shouldn't be there, as the robots call you intruder. Yes, this is one of the earliest games to feature synthesized speech. Even the attract screen says, As I said, you play the game in a maze made up of rooms of various configurations. The walls are electrified, and touching them loses you a life. Each room is populated by robots, which you shoot to gain points. The rooms usually have 3 exits, the doorway you use to enter the room being blocked off. The first room is easy, with the robots moving slowly and not shooting back. As the game progresses, the robots move faster and fire more often. You can fire your laser in 8 directions, as can the robots. I found aiming on the diagonal a bit hit and miss, so usually shoot horizontally or vertically. More practice on my part is needed. A sense of urgency is added to the game by Evil Otto. Evil Otto is a smiley face that homes in on you. He starts near the point you enter the room and can move through walls. If there is a robot between you and Otto, he will destroy the robot for more points. If there are no robots left in the room, he moves twice as fast. Graphics are quite simple. Your character is more or less a stickman. The robots have minimal animation, and there are only about 4 colors on screen at once. It is the sound that is the standout feature. As well as nice laser and explosion sound effects, the game is chock full of synthesized speech of various pitches. The game even goads you by calling you a chicken if you leave the room with robots still alive. The speech purportedly cost $1,000 per word. $1,000 was a lot of money in 1980, considering the average arcade cabinet at the time cost between $2,000 and $3,000. I must also mention the collision detection, which is pixel perfect. If you position your character correctly, robot's shots can go through the gap between his head and body.
Intruder alert, intruder alert. Chicken fight like a robot. Destroy the chicken. Charge the chicken. Intruder alert, intruder alert. The humanoid must not escape. Attack the humanoid. Intruder alert, chicken fight like a robot. Kill the chicken. Got the humanoid, got the intruder.
1982 saw a conversion to what else but the Atari VCS. The VCS version has good sound and big, bold, well-drawn graphics. The trouble with big, bold graphics on a console with a low resolution is that everything is closed in. This makes for a very challenging game, as the robots can start 1 pixel away from you. Not good. You have to play in game variation 3 or 6 to get the invincible Evil Otto, as he is absent in the default game 1. This makes a difficult game even more difficult. The only advantage you have over the robots is that you can fire diagonally, and they can't. Also, in 1982, a conversion was surprisingly released on the Vectrex vector graphics console, I say surprisingly because it didn't get any conversions of games that would suit it more, such as Asteroids or Battlezone. Nevertheless, this is a great version. Because of the vector graphics, the robots and your character look different. It is also an easier game than the VCS version because the robots are smaller and more spread out, and the rooms look more like those from the coin-op. A good game. Released in 1984, the Atari 5200 has the best conversion of the arcade game here. With the arcade game having such simple graphics, the Atari makes a good job of replicating them as much as possible. Sound is also very good. It even features some digitized speech. There's not really much more I can say apart from that. It is very close to the coin-op.
The humanoid must not escape. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Chicken, fight like a robot. Intruder alert, intruder alert. The humanoid must not escape.
As usual, I'll leave you with some gameplay of the original. Until next time, cheerio.
Kill the humanoid. Attack the intruder. The humanoid must not escape. Attack the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Got the humanoid, got the intruder. Kill the intruder. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Destroy the humanoid. Destroy it. The intruder must not escape. Charge the intruder. Get the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert. The humanoid must not escape. Destroy it. Charge it. intruder alert, intruder alert.
The humanoid must not escape.
Got the humanoid.
Got the intruder. Charge the humanoid.
Got the humanoid.
Got the